So it's become tradition that every time we get a lightsaber, we come over here to Dok Ondar's and we stand outside and we open it up. Now this thing is shrink wrapped in a lot of plastic, so I'm gonna have to take that off. But what did we get today? Well, I feel like I've been bit by 2 bugs of things that I now am invested too heavily in. 1, spirit jerseys, and 2, now lightsabers. The 3rd one will be coming next week when we do our lightsaber build at Dok Ondar's. Thank you again, Pocket Fam. Love y'all. But this week, it's gonna be a Darksaber. So we ended up getting that Asajj Ventress, Darth Maul Shadow Collective with the red blade. Next week we'll be doing a power and control build over at Dok Ondar's. So that's gonna be a Darksaber as well. A dark side of the Force saber. And then I thought that these were, they were sold out May the 4th, or they didn't have them on display at Dok Ondar's for May the 4th. Otherwise, I probably would have bought one. But that would be the Darksaber. So this whole entire thing, what's unique about the Darksaber, it's a little bit more expensive. I think it was $169 or $179, but you'll notice that the case is a lot bigger. The other hilts usually end about here. They're halfway the size. This one actually comes with a blade. So when you consider that it's a hilt and a blade and also a stand, it's a really, really good price for a saber. The cheapest sabers, just hilt only, are $149. So you'll notice that there is the Darksaber, where it does come with the little belt attachment, 3 batteries like normal. Can't change out the Kyber crystal. It does come with its own stand, which I think is fantastic. And then this one's unique because the emitter just has a cap and you just push the blade in and then there's a button to release, which is different. Most of the locking systems for these blades here, I'll show Pocket Fam in a second and you guys can say hi, but most of the blades have a locking system which is a turn and lock system, where this one just has that push system. If y'all want to say hello, this would be your time to shine. So Pocket Fam, get your highs in there and I'll start opening up this plastic, and once this is open, we'll have the opportunity to come back. So everybody say hello. Yo, Lem, you're gonna be on here just saying, oh, yes. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Let's get him in there. I think everybody likes the scroll. Is this silly? Do you guys like this? I feel like you guys, you know, why not, right? Why not be on a YouTube? So, let me know though, feedback-wise, if that's something you guys enjoy doing. It's always, you know what amazes me is nobody like just drops like anything profane in there. That's surprising to me and awesome. It just shows that our group is really, really fun. If you want to join more, go to walruscarp.com/links. We have a Discord link. You can follow us on TikTok. You're obviously here on YouTube, which we have plenty of live streams and premieres on here, 4 to 8 videos a week. But let's get into this Darksaber. I have to take out all this plastic, unwrap it. But one thing that's great is it's a 26-inch blade, so super easy to carry in a backpack and do a full park day with it. Let's get this plastic off. I lied, I just looked at my receipt. It was $209.99. So you basically are paying for the hilt and a 26-inch blade. There's 3 different sizes of blades. The smallest is 26, then a 31, then a 36. I will tell you, 26 is very short, but good for like really tight spinning. 31 I think is the ideal size, 36 a little large. Really the 26s are more so for if you're dual wielding blades, like you've connected them and you've made like kind of like a staff style. I think 31 is like but I didn't buy a 31 for the Ventress blade because the Dok Ondar's did not have that size, and when I purchased it, but they also give you a 31-inch blade when you build a saber at Sabi's. So I'm like, why not have a long one, then we'll have a small one, and then the 26 just happens to be on this one, but it's very unique and different. So you're paying for but this is a different blade than all the others. You can't buy this one separate, and it only works with the Darksaber, so it is expensive, $209.99. All right, so let's open this puppy up. Darksaber located under black foam. There's probably a ton of people who open this and they like received like, hey, where's my saber? It's not here. So here is the case for it, or display stands. I don't know how to put this together. Does it have, it had information on the back, right? So you slide in the plastic and put in the little nubbies, and then you can put the hilt up. I'm not gonna put it together right now, but what it would look like is you would slide this together. I mean, other people have done unboxing of these things, so you can kind of see, but basically it holds it upright like that, which I love, because I don't have a display stand for the Ventress one and it's sitting in the carrying case. But so Ashley Distalk Dog was the one who allowed me to physically hold Sport, the little puppers Darksaber, which is what sold me on it. The weight is really, really good on this thing. I mean, it is tremendous, the size and the feel, the metal. That's the release button for the blade. This is a little cover case we're gonna have to take off. These LEDs, I believe they ignite. Oop. Hang on, let me put that paper in there. And I don't know what this little foamy pad is for, but that's something. Let's put this back. Ooh. All right, let's physically, I'm gonna have to two-hand this and take it out so we can see the blade, then we'll put it together and then we'll ignite it together. So I just felt like I had to show you what it looks like in the box because it's just so pretty to see this. And it does have like etching on it. This is a giant plastic blade, a little bit of a tip with the black inlay on it as well. And it fits directly into this metal hilt. So let me physically take it out and then we'll put it together. So you'll notice there's an opening now here. I was able to take this little piece that keeps the blade safe, and then you just kind of slide it, I guess, in here. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. Hang on. This isn't gonna work, is it? I'm trying my best. Oh, there we go. All right, it does have an audible click saying that that things are connected, and then how do you activate this? All right, so it activates with that push button. Oh, this must be the release. So that's the blade release right there, and this push button activates it. We're not in a dark area, so it's harder to see some of the effects, but you can hear the sounds of it. Let's see if we can get some of the lighting. We'll have to go, tonight we'll have this in parks. I am gonna drop off the carrying case into my bag, but the feel of this is incredible. It is weighted. I do worry that like the top blade could fly out on the hilt. Like I don't know whether or not you can spin this thing effectively. Oh, you can. And I do love that the LED comes through on the bottom where the kyber crystal would be inside. Interesting that that kind of looks like it's unfinished, but yeah, Darksaber is super sweet. Look at this thing. All right, I'm gonna go to Oga's now. I'll bring you to Oga's. Let's go to Oga's. All right, so while we're here at Oga's, enjoying, of course, DJ Rex and a bunch of drinks, I had to geek out a little bit and get a little bit more history because I get a little hazy on Darksaber, who owned what, all that kind of stuff. So, popped over to Fandom. Of course, Wikipedia is another great one, but was owned and created by Tar Vizsla, who was the very first Mandalorian who became a Jedi, and then it was owned by Pre Vizsla, who Pre-Vizsla has that battle in Clone Wars with Darth Maul. And then of course, when we get all the way to, thank you so much. When we get all the way to The Mandalorian, we have Bo-Katan, Moff Gideon, and then Din Djarin. So, and then, I don't know why that just kicked me out, that was weird. And then I ended up getting, this is the Gold Lager, or Gold Squadron Lager. It's very fruity and not as bitter as I would have thought. I really like, out of the beers here, the Bad Motivator is my favorite, then probably the White Wampa, and then the Jedi Mind Trick. I have not had the Jedi Mind Trick in a long time. Let's look up what is in a Jedi Mind Trick. And then I'll just kind of scroll around. There's DJ Rex, of course, our favorite Spin in the Beach droid that we have. Oh, the menu just disappeared on me. I'm in my Disney experience right now and it just like flipped off. The, here over, Oga's is powered gonna buy this hyperdrive, which goes down from time to time. There's a wart, one's named Bob, the other one's named Bob. There's a Minoc in here somewhere. I forget where, but it's in here somewhere. There's a Minoc in one of these tubes, and I never know which one. Sorry, this is like geeky stuff, don't worry about it. If you know it, cool. If not, don't stress.
Do I look stressed to you?
You look horribly ratcheted with stretch to the point where you don't. You look fantastic.
It's the haircut.
I look bad. I look terrible. Okay. Jedi mind trick. Kettle One, botanical grapefruit, rose vodka, John D. Taylor's velvet falernum, curacao, white grape juice, lime juice, and grapefruit bitters. I actually thought I was getting the T16 Skyhopper. That was the drink I really wanted to order. But to each their own, right? And then I'm gonna get a fuzzy tauntaun, and then have our friends down there. What'd you guys get? Oh, a Best Spin Fizz and a Jet Juice? Cheers. So yeah, it's very fruity, very grapefruit. Oh, that's delightful. Oh man, I should drink that more often. It's very light and not very sweet, and the grapefruit comes through beautifully. It's delicious, especially if you like, it's not really gin, but it kind of gives me like a gin vibe, but it's not gin. All right, sit. Manuel and Jason, and there's Michael and Britt. Anyway, they're doing the lives. Darksaber. So I wanted to show you guys what the Darksaber looks like, all lit up. Listen to that sound. It's so much louder. Wow, it is way louder than when we were in studios earlier. So, and I love this hilt. I mean, it is nice, weighted. It looks gorgeous. I mean, hang on, let me flip this around so I can actually see the way the blade looks. But let's go to a darker area. I mean, look at that thing. It's only a 26-inch blade, but it makes it very wielding, you know? And I love the feel of it. I love the sound of it. I'm not gonna lie, this is now my favorite saber. I mean, I only have the other saber, the Ventress one. I need a smaller blade on it. When I get a 31-inch, I'll feel a lot better with it. But I just, you know what it is? It's the history. It's that history of all the Mandalores who had it, the fact that a Mandalore Jedi, which was one of one, the fact that it was stolen out of the Jedi temple by Death Watch, like, it's just got such cool history. Plus Maul had it. I mean, the amount of people who weren't Force users who had this blade, I don't know, it's just very cool. I love it. And it just looks so dope with that black hilt. Wait, what? This is normal. So yeah, I love this. Coolest saber, $209.99. A little pricey, but dang good. Shocker, Jason doesn't like what I'm talking about. WalrusCarp.com for all your WDW theme park clothing. I'll see you on the other one.